Retired Major General Jim Molan has never walked away from a battle, which is why he says this latest challenge is no exception. Tonight I talked to him about his extraordinary courage after a shock diagnosis.
I didn't think to myself this could be cancer. I didn't really feel unlucky. As a soldier, I've been considering my own death for a long, long time.
Senator Jim Molan is no stranger to the battlefield. This retired Major General has proudly served his country for 40 years. The last 6 months, he's been in combat with a new enemy, aggressive prostate cancer.
It started with a pain in the back, and the pain in the back started to move down my leg, down my right leg. So I went and had an MRI, and we found a lesion had eaten through a disc in my back, which caused the pain. Now, that saved my life, because I would, if I hadn't have had that pain, when they finally did what they call a PET scan on me, it lit up like a Christmas tree. I had lesions on bones all over my body, but it had not gone into any of the organs. It was very aggressive, but I got it early.
Take one look at the Senator's scan in April this year, and you can see just how far and wide the cancer had spread. Had you considered the prospect that it could be cancer, or did that come as a shock?
That came as a shock. I've had a very, very active life, and I've worn my body out severely. You know, I spent most of my life as an infantryman. So an infantryman is a beast of burden, carries heavy weights and trains and does those kind of things. I don't feel as though I'm 71. What really shocked me was the fact that, should I die, the incredible difference that would make to my wife, Anne. Now, she's the strongest person I know, and we went through one of our eldest, Erin's eldest sister, had terrible cancer and lost her bowel entirely, and you know, all of my children inspire me one way or the other. But in relation to this sickness, my daughter Sarah, our eldest daughter, who's a teacher, a mother, a wife, she had, and she lost a child through stillbirth. She's got 2 other kids. She had been through a worse situation than I had. What we both had as the greatest advantage was that we both had Anne standing beside us. And it's been really incredible. We've now been married for almost 50 years. So I just applied my stoicism to all of that.
So knowing what your death would do to her was the hardest thing to deal with?
Without doubt. When we got to the end of that month and we got the report, yes, it is prostate cancer, we were wrapped, absolutely wrapped, because it could have been 10 times worse. And the thing with prostate is that it's not curable, but it's manageable, totally manageable. So all we had to do then over the next 5 months was be treated.
When diagnosed, they knew it was aggressive and he had to act fast.
Today's a good day.
Starting hormone, radiation and chemo treatment immediately. With an incredibly close family by his side, wife Anne, his 4 children and grandchildren, he had every reason to fight.
This is coming along very
You don't even want to think about that prospect, do you, of him not being by your side?
Oh no. Jim is the base from which we launch. Jim is the strength in our family, and Jim has always been a big bloke, a powerful figure. So to have Jim not there would have been inconceivable for us.
It sounds like you thought you were the tough guy in your relationship. And the whole time Anne was the tough guy.
Oh, without doubt. I said to some of my friends the other day, I said, mostly your life story would go through this sickness and then you would die. But I've been given an extraordinary opportunity now for X number of years going into the future. So I wonder if I can be a better person. Probably not.
You're going to give it a go, though.
I'll give it a go, though.
You almost come from a generation before your generation, I think, in the way that you express yourself. On what occasions do you cry?
So that's a very interesting question. When I nursed my daughter's stillborn baby. Unbelievable. I cried on the 11th, almost cried like now.
I'm going to cry every 5 minutes.
Oh, I tell you. I almost cried on Remembrance Day this year.
When you get emotional on an occasion like Remembrance Day, is it the people that you knew who didn't make it back from places?
Sometimes it is. A fabulous soldier, a guy called Matthew Locke, Medal of Gallantry. And as all Special Forces soldiers are, extraordinary fighters. They're the kind of people that inspire generals. The other one was a guy called Bryce Duffy, a captain, whose father, Kim, I'd known for years and served with in the military, and he wanted his son to join the army. A fabulous young man. And I got that for my service in Iraq. That's for
yes.
command and leadership in action in Iraq.
You better not get too many more because I don't know where you're going to put them. After spending time with Jim at his home in Canberra, you get a sense this military man has much more he wants to achieve. But at the moment, his greatest achievement would be his latest cancer results. And he has a new mission. You must have had your cancer for quite some time without knowing it. What's your message to, I guess, the men of Australia?
Well, I joined a very elite group. I joined an elite group of 18,000 Australians each year who are diagnosed with prostate cancer. I join a group of 230,000 who are living with prostate cancer. Fortunately, I have not joined a group of 3,300 who have died of prostate cancer each year. My message really is, take it seriously. If you don't take it seriously, then you may get well, you may die. The people around you will suffer greatly. Get tested. We go all the way down there.
Yeah.
But look at that. It doesn't get any more Australian than that.
It's good to be alive.
That's lovely. It is very good to be alive. It's very, very lucky. We're very, very lucky. No two ways about it. For a husband and wife, in the last 50 years where she has supported me incredibly, I feel that debt now more than I've ever felt it before in my life.
Jim loves this country so much. I don't think I know anyone who loves this country more.
They're a great couple with a great message, so get out there and get tested. Early detection is key.